out here live streaming, catching blue crabs, Chesapeake Bay. Thanks for watching. Get a chance, hit the like button for us, please. Helps out tremendously. Beautiful crabs today, loaded pots. But we moved a few out in deeper water and should not have done that. Should have stayed shallow. It was better deeper, and now it's not. The pots in shallow are loaded. Where they came from, I do not know. I have to check and make sure I got volume here. Sounds like it. Where's everybody hailing in from? Watching from today. Mic working today or not? Anybody watching on here? Give me a thumbs up or something if it is. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. Uncle Bethy? Maryland, checking on. The other day, these mics, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, whatever else. Beautiful crabs today, a lot of junky stuff shallow, but the pots were loaded. Shady Side, checking in from Timonium. Aviator, that one wasn't so good. Up here to watch the comments. The comments weren't coming up. It's always something. Hey, if you're used to checking in at 8 o'clock for us, we were, well, first and foremost, it was raining. So, probably wouldn't have worked anyway, but I'm not going to lie, I totally forgot. So, it is what it is. Fairview Beach, Virginia. Thanks for letting us know where you're hailing in from. Doublers today, tons and tons of doublers. We have missed a few, fair bit of paper tails, but we got quite a few doublers today. Nice. Anytime you got a doubler, you're going to have a nice, lusty, heavy crab. Definitely the nice big males are the ones usually that are doubled up. I've seen a few smaller males doubled up. Nice crabs. Shallow, it is definitely a problem with the surface. Oh man, now it's jumping around. Oh well. Hang in there. I don't usually have problems out here. That's why I waited. No, I didn't wait, but why I wouldn't. That's why I even tried. That smaller one went dead too. New Jersey checking in. Uncle Daffy. Quite the handle. Pots look good. Some of these other ones here, there's a good one there. Some of these earlier pots were really loaded. Says I got 4G. Looks like the quality's a little low. Hey, it is what it is. We're crabbing. Like, I mean, you know, you got to have a little bit of mystique, a little bit of not working mics, and not a real ideal live streaming setting. There we go. It's not a real ideal live streaming setting. My mind's blank. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Oop. That little feeler in the box. Very few fish today. Pretty much just crabs. We caught 1 or 2 catfish. We have 1 rockfish. Not boring. Just crabs. Crabs. All day long. All sizes. Had a little shit earlier that was like, I don't know, an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Not tiny stuff. That's weird claw. That's crazy. We're out here trying to keep crabbing weird. A lot of weird crabs this year. Weird points. Stuff growing on them. Weird colors. Definitely interesting. Princess Anne's checking in. Hey, thanks for checking in from Pocono. These last couple pots get up on this flat edge here over the edge. It's gonna be here they come now. Woohoo! Loaded. Still a lot of smaller crabs. They ain't the biggest. A lot of in between stuff. Kind of squeezy, but I'd rather see full pots than empty ones any day. There's a little crab climbing out the side. A lot of little tiny crabs. Little crabs. Hey, thanks for checking in, Uncle Beppy. Appreciate the kind words. There's 2 doublers in that pot. Double. This is the time of year you see them on the poles. The males will take the females and go high, climb on the poles and wait for the female to shed out, then they mate. Saw a bunch of swimming crabs the other day. They'll take them and swim around with them and try to get away from everybody else. That's interesting. The size of that iron, that must be 3/4 of an inch or something. That's like something they use in Delaware, like, or no, what is that? Maybe it's just a piece of pipe. I thought it was an iron. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe it's just got a bunch of stuff growing on. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Always something. Pots slide up into this, like, where we at? 8 foot, 8, 7, 6, 5. A lot of pots are loaded. When I moved these pots on Thursday out into deeper water, or whatever day it was, Tuesday, there was nothing in them. They were basically horrible. And the crabs were more crabs in deeper water. That 15 foot looked real good. Today we come back. There's still crabs at 15, but the few rows I left in that shower of water were absolutely jam-packed. Morning, Thomas. Hampton, Virginia. Checking in. So, as always, you'll never figure a crab out. You never know where they go or where they come from. Just always chasing your tail. right now. All the females are, the good females have run south, and it's, you know, quite a few little immature doublers, but it's gonna be a load here in a couple weeks. There'll be a lot of females around mixed with the males, and those great big giant crabs, once all these females are done shedding, they're gonna be thick. A lot of nice, beautiful crabs. September should be an awesome month. Get good weather. Although sometimes it's 95 in September. And then big, beautiful, pretty crabs. Middletown, Delaware. Hey, thanks for telling us where you're checking in from. We're always curious. We're up just below Baltimore here on Chesapeake Bay today. Fishing pots for blue crabs. Tell them a story, Jerry. Try to confuse them. Checking in from Rockport, Texas. Hey, thanks for making us hungry with the shrimp and crab. Sounds real good. Stuffed shrimp with crab meat. Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Cool deal. We had a little cooler weather today. It was a little drizzly this morning. It's supposed to warm back up in the mid-80s this week, upper 80s. It's definitely humid. I think it was only in the 70s this morning, but it was definitely humid. Guess I ever been to Deal Island? Yeah, I was down this winter. We went and rode around the impoundment down there. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I actually went out oystering with a guy 1 year down there. I forget what his name was. He had on it. What was his name? His boat was I don't know why I'm even trying. He bought Kenny Keene's old boat. Kenny Keene went to work for Department of Natural Resources. He was like the secretary, whatever you call it, yeah, secretary, or I think under Ehrlich. And then that guy down there bought his boat. I cannot remember what his name is. Wow. Anyway, I wonder if he's still crabbing or oystering or whatever. I went down oystering with him. That was probably, what year was that? Oh, probably 07, 06 or 07. No, it was man, I forget what the name of that was. The guy was a pastor, like a reverend or something, and he crabbed and oystered. Red Sammy, yeah, he considers it as lobster. Stuffed shrimp, crab meat, probably better than lobster. Oh man, that will haunt me for a couple days. There's no way I'm going to remember that. My mind is so gone. You have to ask when you're down there where Kenny Keene's old boat's from. I mean, where it's at. Who's got it? Kenny Keene's down in Florida now. I remember his name, but I could see the boat. It had big blue letters on the back of it, like the cursive lettering. crab over lobster any day. Lobster's a lot easier to eat. You don't have to pick through it all, but I like lobster. It's good. It's expensive. We were up there at Panera. It was like $22 for a lobster sandwich. It's crazy. My son wanted one. I was like, heck no. That boy trying to eat me out of the house and home. He's got expensive taste. Definitely been a good day. We've seen some crabs. Still a lot of light stuff. I don't know where all these light crabs keep coming from. I never seen so many lights for so long in a season. It's crazy. Shrimp heads come out of Carolina. They catch them down there, and then they process them, pop the heads off, and sell the tails, and they ship us up the tails. I mean, the heads about a pallet load. I use about a pallet a week. Now, Red Sammy, how's the crabbing been in Texas this year? You guys had a good year? Or are you just buying it? That's a good pot. That's like 11 foot. Much crabs in it. Around these edges, it's definitely some good looking pots. Good looking pots. Could have used a few in June and July, but hey, we're here. We'll take them. Beggars can't be choosers. Crabbers can't be beggars. I think I just created a new saying. I don't know who would ever use it, but hey, you know what I'm talking about. Beggars can't be choosers, and choosers can't be crabbers. There you go. That's even better. Like that. Just here rambling to myself. It's kind of one of them days. I still got coffee left, if that tells you anything. Red Sammy says good crabbing, getting expensive. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's all them Maryland people move around, and then they want their crabs. They're real picky and yada yada. They drive the prices up. I know they're all them Maryland people are making a mess in Florida. But the cost to catch them anymore is just so astronomically expensive. Guy down here selling at $3 a crab. Found some down the street for 20 a dozen. But they were all popping small. Yeah, you're probably in the same boat. There's a lot of places, Louisiana and all their crabs come up to Maryland. So all the nice big giant beautiful crabs come up here, and them guys are getting astronomical money for them big crabs. It's hard to find a crab nowadays here for less than $3 a piece. Even the smalls are $35 a dozen. The big crabs are as much as $150 for the big extra large jumbos. Get a chance, hit that like button for me, please. If you ain't subscribed yet, hit the old subscribe button. Everybody get a chance to watch that crab on the boat steam video. I know we posted a couple since then. And if you get a chance, watch that video. Bronco Hodzik, man, and photography did a amazing job on that video. That is television quality. Feel like you're watching Netflix. Woody asked if the crabs have good weight. Right now they're really mixed. You got to squeeze every single crab. It's been like that most of the year. It's really been a weird year. Typically we get a shed of crabs and then we harden up, and you know, then we got a good run of good crabs, and then we get another run. This year it's just been nothing but straight lights mixed in all year long. And some of these crabs that are dark and rusty looking are light. Some of them that are green and white are rock hard. You got to pretty much squeeze every crab until you squeeze the sides on them to tell if they're any good or not. Females are pretty much all light now. There are a few heavier ones mixed in. Come on. Can you see that? No. So this crab right here is probably 6.5 inches. I can show. So we squeeze right here on the side. We squeeze like this on the side. And he flexes top and bottom. That crab was what we would sell as a lightweight, so they would be cheap crabs. They're like half the price of the heavy ones. So right now, because it's Monday, I already got some saved. They're going over. We're going to let them harden up and catch them hard. I just don't have anybody that wants some lighter crabs. Everybody wants a heavy crab. The demand is just really down this year, and we're just catching so many of them. So it'll be good. Hopefully I'll catch him again, and he'll be hard, and I'll get twice the money for him. That's really the best way to tell if they're heavy or not, is squeeze the sides. It's funny. Take your dog to chase the crabs out of the grass and catch them. Hey, these pots are loaded. You get in this 8 foot or less, the pots are loaded right now. Yeah, right now, see, James said a lot of light crabs. Pick them up, squeeze the sides of them. That's the best way to tell if the sides flex. And really, if they're, you know, you turn them over, they're super light color, they're just white underneath of them. They got that green color to them. Usually they're going to be light. They're not going to steam up as well. You're looking for them real rusty, dirty, dark, heavy crabs. Or that's usually a heavy crab. Right now, a lot of them heavy crabs are chasing females, so your best bet to find them rusty crabs is on a pole, hanging on a pole. You know, around piers and stuff like that. Comes another pot loaded. The size has been a little bit smaller this year, and we are catching some giants, but Billy from Roanoke. Yeah, if you're down Virginia, I heard a lot of what's down there is all small and light. Probably got to get way up in the rivers where the fresher water is and try to chase them bigger crabs. I would assume down there they're probably done their female peeler run in Virginia. We come up here, want to get farther up the creeks. That's where the bigger, heavier, dark males are. And they're also a lot of times in that deeper water. Yeah, September's definitely going to be a good month. A lot of real dark. Once they drop these females, there's definitely going to be some beautiful crabs showing up. Michael's checking in from Deal. Not Deal Island, just Deal. Different, 2 different places. welcome for the advice, James. I'm just out here trying to, you know, figure it out myself. I don't care if you've been doing it for 50 years, like some of these old timers, still never figure them out. Red Sandy asked who Miss Paul is. That's my mother. The boat's named after her. FV stands for fishing vessel. Man, these pots are loaded. Crazy. James is up going to Perryville in the Susquehanna. I heard there's a ton of grass up there. Old Kent Bob says it's as much as when he was a kid. Back in the 60s. Tons of grass. Pretty crabs, man. These spots look nice. Tons of grass, tons of grass. Yeah, one day at a time. Like I said, I moved all these spots, a bunch of rows out in deep water because it looked better deeper. Weatherman said it was going to be in the lower 80s, starting to cool off some, whatever. Showed up today. The last couple of rows I left shallow were absolutely loaded. There were still crabs deep, but looked a lot better shallow. But it is a lot of trash mixed in too. So it is what it is. A lot of dollars today. A lot of dollars. How's the fishing been on the Susquehanna? You catching many bass or snakeheads, or what do you chase? There'll be loaded ducks up there this winter, I guarantee, with all that grass. Loaded. No ducks in now. Yeah, at least the blackhead stayed the same. Cans were down. Cans were down a little bit. Redheads were up. Because of the drought and all, it's setting up some pretty good stuff. Yeah, the pond counts were up. It's this one. It's a shorty. Catfish, bluegill, and small bass. There's on the water. There's an extra lip on there. Must have got flooded. Pretty high. I know there's a ton of catfish up there. Every catfish from down here is up there. That fresher, they're chasing that fresh water. It's so salty this year that we've seen, man, in 3 weeks, I bet last couple of weeks we've seen maybe a dozen catfish, where usually we see a dozen a day. I know some of them guys that I know was catching a couple 100 pounds in the crab pots and selling them wholesale. A lot of catfish. Chase them off. Nice big, large, extra large crab going back to get harder. I ain't gonna keep them and let them die in the walk-in. We'll throw them back and catch them another day. And if we don't, we only got to catch half because they're worth twice the money. Thanks for all the thumbs up, appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, give us a like, please. Pretty please. I'm definitely due for another trip to Florida right about February. we got pots today. James is asking the depth. We got pots anywhere from 15 all the way into 5 to 4, or not 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 looks the best today. Especially when you come up on the edge. As it comes up, the crabs are on the edges and stuff right now. Really good. Pots are loaded. Ain't all good. There's a lot of lighter stuff mixed in, but a lot of crabs. Not sure where they came from, but we'll take them. And the next time they may leave again and go back where they were.
Coming up.
Yeah, we're seeing Red Sammy asked about the jellyfish. We're seeing a lot of sea nettles, the stinging sea nettles. We got, I don't know, maybe it's a few less today, but we had some rain. When the rain hits, a little bit of rain, it'll knock them back, and then when it starts to dry up again, then they show up again. So we had a bunch the other day further south, just enough to make it, you know, stinging, itching, burning all day long. I'm not sure which is worse, the stinging, the burning, or the itching. What's a cabbage head? Is that some type of jellyfish? Borderansis. My family, my mom's cousin lives in Texas and had gone down there a lot. I'd like to get down there. I'll look you up if I get down. Scooter asked if we saw them off the boat. Not really. I got a main wholesaler I deal with, gets most of my good crabs, and if we start really catching a load, I might do some here later in the fall, but I'll let you know if I do. Sell some of the lighter crabs, the female, stuff like that, soft crabs. But most of my good crabs all go to the same guy because he buys them all. So. Cabbage head looks like a head of cabbage. Interesting. We don't have any cabbage heads, but we got a lot of sea nettles. We also get comb jellies here, the little ones. They don't sting, but they're bioluminescent. Some of these dirty crabs are like, yeah. I don't know, it's weird, so much trash this year. It's just a lot of crabs, just steady shed. We're seeing a lot of small crabs too. We fish like, usually leave the pot set for 4 days. James was asking about how long to let them sit. Where do you have your pots? I want to pier. Scooter asked my oyster now. Oyster 1 year back in I think 06 I oystered 06 or 07, somewhere in there. And I was not a fan, so I started taking duck hunt parties. I did that for 10 years. Now I try to do as little as possible and spend as little as possible all winter long. My wife homeschools our kids, so I facilitate that. Hopefully we'll get to take some trips and do some stuff this winter. Shoot some more YouTube. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. know, should be some crabs showing up with this warmer weather right in shallow, James, I would imagine. Yeah, if they ain't out, you won't know, I guess. Should be getting better and better. Yeah, pots definitely look good today. They're loaded. A lot of crabs, some nice, real big, giant crabs mixed in today. Red Sammy asks how many pots we fish. 500 a day, every day, 5 days a week. Scooter's asking about the crabs. Somebody else asked earlier. Yeah, they're really mixed. There are some real nice, rusty, heavy, beautiful, beautiful crabs. Most of those are gobblers. And then there's some squishy stuff. There's some real squishy stuff. Pretty much every imaginable size, shape. See, like that crab there looks real nice and dirty. It's even got some dark, got a little rust on his belly. Even growing a little leg. He's nice and rock hard. That's a nice crab right there. Nice heavy crab. Going in the crate. But I might pick up another one, looks exactly the same, and he's squeezy and no good. You gotta squeeze them all. It's crazy. Water looks nice today. I just noticed that. Low brainer. Yeah, a lot of pots. 500 a day is. Ooh, there's a little jellyfish on right there. James says we're living the dream. Hey, if it's a dream, you better wake me up. Now, kid, we're blessed to do it. Some days it's absolutely horrible, and some days it's really good. So take the good with the bad. Been doing it 21 seasons, so pretty much got all my eggs in the crab basket. JWD says the crabs are picking up. James said he was up in Susquehanna. So there you go. Get your pot set. We're doing a crab boat in St. Mary's County. Different world down there. Big water down there. Yeah, we were asking about whether we get tired of eating crabs. I don't know, these guys have been taking salt crabs home a lot. I don't eat much salt crabs. I'll eat hard crabs maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Usually when I do a video. I don't even think I ate when we did the crab steam. I don't even think I got to eat one. that was all for the crew of the Bronco. He took a bite home to his family. Yeah, I can't hardly afford to eat them. They're expensive. I can take my family out to a nice steak dinner for 2 dozen crabs. That's what I sell them for. Sometimes you gotta eat them. Remember what they taste like. Make sure you got a good product. Adam, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for watching, checking in. Where you at today? Working? There's two doublers in the bottom of that pot. exactly, James. You got to taste test them. Oh, man, he's awesome. Oh, God. 16, 17 crabs in that pot. That is loaded. It all ain't good, but a few of them will go overboard. Still look real good. Good to see all the crabs. Adam says he's back to work tonight. Okay, good. Thanks for watching. Good to see you yesterday. Only got to yell at you, that was all. Raised boiling crabs, yeah, it's all preference. I only ever steam them. I don't clean them before I steam them. We just season them up real good, just like that crab steam video we did on the boat. That's how we always cook them. I think they taste better that way. I don't know. A lot of guys like boiling them. They claim that the flavoring gets in the meat, but I don't know. I'd never say any way was wrong as long as you're eating them. Yeah, I boil shrimp. I like boiled shrimp. I think that's the best way to eat them. They don't get the shell don't get real sticky. I don't like steaming them. Crawfish probably the same way. Loaded pot. Gosh, see what that? Yeah. If you're in Maryland, you're definitely steaming them. And even if you ain't from Maryland, you still better steam them. You know, you get yelled at. It should have been one of the rules of a crab feast. They gotta be steamed. That's rule 11. That's the unwritten rule. It's an obvious rule. Nah, I'm kidding. Hey, like I say, cook them how you want.
That's the only part of the technique that matters.
Yeah. I did cook some of them garlic crabs this winter. They were really good. No, it was the other way, Pocomoke. I moved them deep in there. They look better shallow. I still got some in shallow. This row here is like 5 to 8 foot. This is where the crabs are today. The other day they were deeper, so I took 4 or 5 rows. I took out deep, moved them back shallow. Just chasing my tail around. Chris says they're looking decent. A lot of doublers today. We got more than 1/2 of peelers or no? Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got more than half a bushel of peelers today. Smaller females, probably 100 and a half too. It's a lot of them. We'll have a lot of salt crabs here this week. Kind of so-so on the peelers. They ain't been catching no loads, but today's definitely been our best day. Yeah, if you're going to watch live stream crabbing, at least you get to see some crabs. A lot of live streams earlier were pretty poor. I don't know where all the crabs were, but they're here now. it's late in the day, I always try to live stream early just because by this time, everybody's pretty tired. We bailed a lot of crabs today, a lot of crabs. And it's hot, sticky, and humid. Ain't real sun ain't out, but it's sticky. Sticky.
I threw over a couple bushel of water.
Yeah, well, a couple bushel crabs already went overboard, let alone what we kept. James asking how far apart. Our pots are 70 foot apart on the line. Good morning from Colorado. Hey, good morning from Chesapeake Bay. What's the weather out there? I heard it was hot. Might get out to Colorado this winter. We'll see. I got a lot of family in Colorado. Morning to you too, Anthony. Thanks for checking in. I don't like rattling noises. They kind of freak me out. Something rattling. Looks like it's out of the motor box, not in it. Gremlins. What is it? While they're calling these crabs out, I'll show you what we've been catching. It's been a really good day. I will not complain one bit. You fill the call box up every row, you know you're doing something. A few females, about a bushel of females today. That's the second half of peelers there, quite a few peelers. Better look quick. Couple crates back there. I don't like to show them too long. I'll have old cat TikTok laying all over me. Thanks everybody for checking in. Make sure you check out that steam crab video. I don't bug people to watch the videos, but man, it's so good. Bronco Isaac did an amazing job. Just run me over, Mickey. It's fine, no problem. Buster. A lot of busters today. A lot of salt crabs. We're in that time. Should be a good Labor Day. Plenty of crabs around. You guys want crabs for Labor Day? Should be plenty. Make sure I didn't miss any comments. Susan, hey, how's it going? You're in Colorado yourself. Yeah, we'll definitely we'll check in. We'll say hi to everybody. I got tons and tons of family, both sides, my dad's side, my mom's side, friends that have moved out there, all kinds of stuff. So, hey, thanks for watching. Tell everybody out there hi. Good to see you on here. Anyway, thanks for watching, checking in, and as always, get to work.